But also today, just briefly, from this government that couldn't tell us the truth about its promised tax cuts. If there's one topic, apart from global warming and our tax cuts, where you couldn't trust politicians to tell you the truth, it's race politics. Now, Lowitja O'Donoghue died on the weekend, the Indigenous leader. She came from absolutely nothing to first be a nurse and eventually the first chairman of ATSIC, for instance, a top Aboriginal body back then. Inspirational story. Here's some of what the Albanese government's Indigenous Affairs Minister, Linda Burney, however, wrote about Lowitja O'Donoghue. At 2 years old, she was taken away from her mother in remote South Australia and placed in a mission home where her name was anglicised and she was prohibited from speaking her own language. The matron of Colebrook Children's Home in South Australia, where she grew up, told her that she wouldn't amount to anything. Now, almost everything there is false or dubious, much like the government's spin on The Voice. It's true that Lowitja O'Donoghue herself claimed for quite a while to be of the stolen generation and even headed the National Sorry Day Committee. But as some of her acquaintances and a relative confirmed to me, she was not stolen. Her white father, who wanted to shoot through, sent her and all of her brothers and sisters, bar one, to a home in South Australia run by two remarkable women, Sister Rutter and the matron, Sister Hyde, who devoted their lives to helping Aboriginal children who were abandoned or neglected or sent to them for an education. Children like Lowitja, here in the red. Now, I eventually did ask O'Donoghue to confirm my information. She admitted, yes, I don't like the word stolen, and it's perhaps true, absolutely true, that I've used the word loosely at times. I would see myself as a removed child and not necessarily stolen. Well, removed by her father, that's not stolen at all. In fact, another girl at the home at the time, Faith Thomas, who became a bowler in the Australian women's test team, remembers that home very differently.
Had I not been in Colebrook, I would never have got the opportunities that I did have. So I consider myself not stolen, but chosen.
Now, far from being told they were no good, the girls were given the skills to earn their own living quite deliberately. As Faith Thomas also put it, what we had was constant love and attention from these two remarkable ladies, Sister Rutter and Sister Hyde. Now, the fact that O'Donoghue went so far in her career and gave so much is a tribute to what the sisters at Colebrook taught her. And that real story, not the one from the Indigenous Affairs Minister, tells a very different and better one than this government tries to keep telling us.